Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in once again. Today we have a very serious matter to talk about, and I'd like you to listen carefully until the end so you can also hear where this news is coming from and try to verify it for yourself. It is a shocking case involving the arrest of 5 illegal foreign nationals in Botshabelo after police discovered dangerous weapons, including AK-47 rifles and grenades, inside a house. This is not just another ordinary police bust, it raises questions about crime, safety, and the role of foreign syndicates operating in South Africa. Before we dive into all the details, please remember to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We bring you news that matters to South Africans, news that is real and grounded, so your support means a lot. Now, let's talk about what happened. According to police reports, officers in Botshabelo, which is in the Free State, received intelligence about suspicious activity linked to a house in the township. Acting on that tip-off, they conducted a raid, and what they found inside was enough to send chills down anyone's spine. Multiple AK-47 rifles were seized, along with grenades and other ammunition. It wasn't just a small stash of weapons either, but enough to suggest serious criminal operations or even planned violent acts. The 5 people arrested were confirmed to be illegal foreigners. This has once again sparked debate around border control, undocumented migration, and the risks that come with allowing unchecked entry into the country. The police have not yet revealed which country these suspects come from, but what is clear is that they were not in South Africa legally. This adds another layer to the conversation many South Africans have been having for years about crime and foreign nationals. What's worrying is that these weren't just ordinary weapons. AK-47 rifles are weapons of war, and grenades are explosives that can cause mass casualties. When such weapons are discovered in the hands of people who are in the country illegally, it naturally raises fears about what they could have been planning. Were they part of a syndicate? Were they involved in organized crime? Could these weapons have been intended for robberies, attacks, or even to arm other criminals? These are the questions now being asked by the community and law enforcement alike. Police spokespersons have confirmed that the suspects are facing charges related to the illegal possession of firearms and explosives, as well as being in the country unlawfully. Investigations are ongoing, and the authorities are trying to establish whether there are bigger criminal networks behind these individuals. The local community in Botshabelo has reacted with a mix of shock and relief. Shock, because it is frightening to know such dangerous weapons were sitting right in their neighborhood. And relief, because at least the suspects have been caught before they could possibly use them. Many residents have been voicing their concerns about rising crime and the feeling that South Africa's borders are too porous, allowing criminal elements to slip through unnoticed. At the same time, there are also calls for calm and fairness. While it is true that some foreign nationals are involved in crime, not all immigrants are criminals. Many are in South Africa legally, working hard and contributing to society. The worry is that incidents like this create a broad stigma, making it harder for law-abiding migrants to live peacefully. Still, the facts of this case cannot be ignored. Illegal foreigners were found with weapons of war, and it is a reminder that the debate around crime and border security is not just political noise. It is about real dangers that can affect communities in very direct ways. This arrest in Botshabelo also highlights the need for stronger cooperation between intelligence agencies, the police, and even communities who often notice suspicious activities before anyone else. South Africans are often the first line of defense in spotting when something looks out of place. That tip-off to the police may have prevented a tragedy. On a lighter note, I have to say, sometimes it feels like South Africans could work as detectives themselves. You know how people notice everything. If someone suddenly has a new car or is acting funny, the whole street knows. If only that same energy was applied everywhere, maybe the criminals wouldn't stand a chance. But jokes aside, it's encouraging to see communities working hand in hand with police in cases like this. Now, as the case moves forward, it will be interesting to see what the courts decide, and whether more arrests are made. For now, the focus remains on the 5 arrested individuals and the dangerous weapons taken off the streets. If you found this news important, please consider subscribing and staying with us for future updates. Your support really helps us continue to deliver relevant news and keep conversations like this alive. And just before I sign off, let me remind you that all images used in this video are for illustration purposes only. The sources for this news include SABC News, Times Live, and IOL.